is so good. And he's so good at just reading his opponents and just kind of keeping tempo the entire time.
Yeah.
And we actually saw huge examples of that at the CFL Arcadian, in which he got top 8.
Oh, he did?
Don't remember his placement. Might have gotten 5th or 4th.
However,
what I
at
remember.
the Arcadian, I know that there's also a lot of Zeldas that got top 8. And right now, Conartist is coming out with his Zelda. I'd like to see what he can do here, getting to game 1. Here we go. Already off the stage. Wanted to catch him with that up B. Not established space, actually playing kind of right in the face. I'd like to see what Conartist does. He has to, get out of the corner. He does. He reversals with that lightning kick. Try to set up the Phantom. He's going to do it again here. Yep, you got to remember you cannot move while you're charging that. However, you can fire it whenever you want. So approach from above if possible. Small lead here. Conartist. What do you want to see here, Up Mind?
What do I want to see here? I want to see some I want to see some hot offstage battles, because I know Conartist can go deep with these projectiles.
Yeah.
I know that he has good Phantom setups, and I know that Etcetera is I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to mince my words, he is a crackhead offstage.
That's true. But honestly, like, he's calculated still. At least that's what I've noticed from him. Great kind of visual mix up there with the up smash, baiting out the roll in or something like that. But you know, he kind of covered the visuals with the Phantom. I love things like that.
Oh,
there we go. Can't shield that. Watch out! Be careful for that.
oh,
What a bait! What a bait!
Phantom barely hitting, but that's going to be a full hit, and that's going to be the juggernaut of a Phantom. That's going to be the kill for the second stock, Etcetera now on last. Throw, trying to actually execute into a nair, but Etcetera too far away. He's still just trying to make things come back at the moment. Conartist has all the answers at the moment.
Yeah.
So Zelda's interesting character out of down throw. It's actually not exactly the same as in the previous game. In the previous game, you always wanted to kind of go up out of the down throw. But away from the down throw. In this game, though, you can get that lightning kick.
Yikers. I'm not going to lie. I said before, Conartist good with the projectiles. I did not expect the Zelda to go that deep off stage and use a reflector to catch Etcetera like that. But Lucina has one of the worst recoveries in this game. Not gonna lie, one of the most linear, and Conartist just took full advantage of that. I love that. I love that.
Shout out to Splatipus with the great insight and the great compliment.
We stand a legend known as Splatipus.
But yeah, 3 stock, a solid 3 stock at 187, I believe. Really hard there for Etcetera to really just seal off any stocks. I'd like to see the adaptation we're seeing here. He's got the smile on his face. I love to see it. But what are we going to see as a form of adaptation? You know, something a little clean, a little crisp. Yes. I love that weight. These up tilt, man.
Oh my god. Splatipus does have his own. What? He has his own command? That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's what? Okay.
It's him and Ice Kirby, dude.
Okay, I see. Uh-oh. Conartist trying to get back on stage. Etcetera could have taken full advantage of that, but Conartist is really just kind of waving in and out with air dodges. Happens.
Zelda makes landing very, very difficult. And this corner pressure, even more so. Get off the stage. That Did's Fire has a strong hit and a weak hit. If you guys didn't know, the strong hit feels like the strength of Nikita, to be honest. Setting up once again. Yeah. Ooh. He air dodged away really quickly. I'm glad he actually got back to the stage. Much more even game than we saw from last time. This big stock is this stock will be a big stock though, as it will be most likely a swing stock from what we saw in the last game. Great DI.
Etcetera back.
And I like using those angles like that. Conartist, kind of indicative of something that Ben does as well, where you'll either press down when you get nearer to the ledge, like that,
Wow.
or you'll just space it just enough that you're not going to snap. You're going to get that hitbox.
I haven't seen much Ben gameplay, but I know that he's been making moves in Vegas.
Yeah, he's well.
Shout out to Ben.
He's a good friend of mine.
Etcetera trying to make his way back, but Conartist again.
Conartist having a lot of patience. Up throw, I don't think it's going to kill. And again, we're seeing situations like last game. Just tough here. Oh, because you want to be able to throw out moves and get some straight kills, but if you know that something's not going to be safe on shield against Zelda, it can be very scary. Yeah, great.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Etcetera still booting on the damage.
Going off
Not
stage
baiting out a
when
jump at all, so Conartist going to be able to make that. Oh. Okay.
We'll see if we can get him. Nope. I like the patient, but quick burst option there from Conartist.
Oh,
Man, what patience.
okay, so Conartist, I mean, Etcetera, just kind of whittling down the damage of Conartist, and in the end, just a swift F smash doing it. Now, Conartist, he's the one on the receiving end of the comeback.
Exactly. Bit of a deficit here. Etcetera wants to say, hey man, I adapted. I was ready for this. I played patiently, and I played well. Again, a burst option. The dash attack. Those sparkly hands, man.
Oh.
He wanted it. Yeah, be careful there. You're forcing the shield in situations like that. The pokes. More patience. Down smash. If you didn't know, I believe down smash is the fastest smash attack in Melee. Fun fact. Oh, it kind of sucks though. I'll be real with you. It's not a good move. Situational, of course. Again, cornered. This is where we saw a lot from Etcetera the last few stocks. However, Zelda's also really good at those swing stocks as well. Jumping away from there. I actually wanted him to bait him there. Ooh, no forward smash. You're seeing a lot of those. Yeah, nice.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's
mind, this is one thing that I see a lot. You see a lot of double jumps from Etcetera, and then he'll try to land in with a neutral air dodge, trying to bait out one of the more laggy options with the aerials that Zelda has.
Right. I think Etcetera is one to quite abuse the aerial game, and I mean, Zelda is a character that can strongly contrast that. I think Conartist at this point just needs to find the right playstyle.
So far, this loses quarter match 1-1. It's been good so far, right? You know, a little back and forth. Conartist, so I heard that he has a Palutena. It kind of makes sense. He's got a lot of neutral. Zelda players, sometimes you see them going for a lot of setups, but a lot of times I feel like they lack neutral. I love seeing how Conartist is really smart, understanding when he's cornering his opponent, when to kind of oppress his opponent as well. And again, thank you everyone for joining the commentary. It's winter here in CFL. I believe most of the majors are over for the year. So,
yep.
Florida,
Congo Songo.
Okay.
That's like really the only one.
And honestly, most Florida's probably not going to that. But you should know that Florida, so speaking of that, Florida is a bit of a isolation chamber in a sense that it's so big that we don't travel as much until big tournaments like Frostbite. So, the fun part about this is, one, we're going to be training. We're going to be training until probably February or the next big tournament, we Genesis. And that's going to be interesting. But the second thing is, you can be tuned in and watching the growth of our players in the scene just by hitting that follow button. You can also check out the tournaments that we have over at Polarity GG on Tuesdays.
Yes, sir.
And of course, Versus on Thursdays.
Yes, sir. We have a plethora of tournaments being lining up. Juicy's alone has 2 weeklies now. 2 weeklies a week.
Weeklies, man. That is wild.
One in one different venues. One in a Buffalo Wild Wings. For people who are out of region, Buffalo Wild Wings might be the most OD, venue that you could ever go to. So that's Juicy's for you. And they are second most behind Mellow
behind
Mushroom.
Mellow Mushroom, of course.
Of course. I mean, Mellow Mushroom is a lot more homey, a
You
lot
didn't
more
pay me to
chill.
say that, by the way.
Better smells, by the way. I gotta admit.
But it's too cold.
It is honestly too cold. We are next to an open door.
So we saw the reset because we wanted the FD stage counter pick. But so far, the plot armor is not working out here for Conartist. And Conartist might need a little link to save him if he wants anything going for him. I love the lightning kicks to get out of there, though. Yup. Back airs. Swinging the sword. Ooh, he almost had him. I love it. Often you'll see Zelda's going for that. Great kill confirm we had in Smash 4. He still do it. You'll see the spot dodge canceling it up. He's straight up sometimes. Wow.
Oh.
Patience, man.
Yeah, that's already the stock again for Etcetera. Just taking full advantage of Conartist. And I like the fact that that Conartist actually counterpicked to the stage, and it's going to be the bane of his existence. That's going to be the 3 stock for Etcetera. And Etcetera moves on into loser semis after an unfortunate SD from Conartist.
Yeah, that was